Hi, this is Dr. Sandra Milam, and today we're going to talk about a little more about routines and goal setting. And one of the things we talked about in goal setting was establishing a daily routine. And what you need to do, the first thing you need to do is log how you spend your time. And people want to know what my routine is. I don't have children, so I usually try to get up a little bit early. My routine starts the night before, and I usually try to get up a little bit earlier on the days that I'm busy. Like today, we had to do taping, so I'm up a little bit earlier. So anyway, I don't have children. My routine starts the night before during the week, and that's because I take a shower at night, and that is because I used to have to be at work at 5 a.m. So I got into the habit of taking a shower at night because I didn't want to get up any earlier than necessary. So I take my shower at night. When I get up in the morning, I just kind of wash my face and get dressed, and I take care of my skin care routine. I'm a diabetic. I take my blood sugar. I take my medicine. Um, I make my bed. And I take my time and have a cup of coffee, and then at 8 o'clock, I've made me and a friend of mine. We are prayer partners, so we make that effort to pray. Now, after I get off from the prayer, sometimes there are things to do around the house, housework, finish, laundry, and different things like that. So, you have to take into account all the things that you do. Uh, like I said, there's laundry to do, there's housework. And one of the other things is trying to figure out what you're going to fix for dinner, because if you don't, you might have to get something out of the freezer. Um, and you have to figure out what you're going to fix for dinner and what all you have to do that day. You plan some of that stuff the night before, but going through your daily routine, you do the little housework. Sometimes you make phone calls. There are things that you have to take care of business wise, so you make your phone calls. And if you're doing schoolwork, if you're doing an online class, I used to take the mid mornings to get on my online class, check my emails and different things, because that was my optimum time between 8 and 10 was my best time of morning. So I would, after we do the prayer, I'd get online and see what my class instruction needed, and if I had any work due that day. But anyway, so then after I did that, I'd do housework. I'd grab me a bite of lunch, and take care of different things. Then my husband gets home around 2:30, so then I start preparations for supper between 3 and 4. So and I do cooking. I do actually cook. Some people go out to eat a lot. We do that sometimes too, but the budget doesn't always allow that. So it depends on what I'm fixing for dinner that day as how I cook. But you still have housework, you still have other things to do. Sometimes you have to run out to the store and get different things. So your routine is pretty basic. Of course, you allow time to read. That's one of my things I like to do. I don't always read the Bible or scripture or things like that, but I do like to read for pleasure. I like to read Christian fiction and different things like that. So I take time out to read and do some things I enjoy. I like having a cup of coffee. I like watching a little TV. I don't watch a whole lot of it, but I like watching. It's some shows that some older shows that I like watching, and I watch those and take the time out to do that. So everything isn't always academic or always run, 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 but you need to take a time to even meet with friends or different things. Sometimes even go out to shop a little bit, go out and look around and see what's going on. Go for a walk or different things. There's so many different things you can do with the weather being a little bit colder. Um, Set your routine to do your morning workout. Just take maybe 5 to 10 minutes. You don't have to go out for a whole 60-minute thing, just 5 to 10 minutes, and that should help you establish a better routine, and you're less tense. Now, as I talked to my sister that has children, that would change if if you have children. Your routine would be slightly different. It'd be a little more hurried. There would be times that you'd have to do help with homework. You would have to make sure that you read their agendas and make sure any permission slips and things need to be signed. As she said, make sure you lay out all their clothes and They lay out all their clothes the night before, set all their homework and their backpacks and their glasses and everything else in one place. Make sure they take their medication when they brush their teeth. All kinds of little hacks that will help you in the mornings. So that's my daily routine. Now my routine varies a little bit on the weekends, and I'll get to that in just a little bit. So thank you for listening.